are Nerdlanta.
You've been trying to find you a mate, but every time you try to go on a date, you run into a problem. Cause everybody that you're looking at ain't talking Spider-Man or Boba Fett. You got nothing in common. Cause you're a lone nerd, and you know it. Yes, you do now. Answer questions, don't you blow it. Meet your new spouse. Yeah, you're a lone nerd.
Welcome back to another week of Love Nerds. So happy to be your host tonight. I'm Tiffany Burke Anderson. That's right. You can find me at therealtiffanyba.com. We're going to have another great episode of Love Nerds Game Show, you guys. I'm so excited. In the big NYC this week, Comic-Con is here. So, this is like a Love Nerd festival going on there. They're mingling, they're interconnecting. I saw a lot of people out in the street. Actually heard a guy say, it's been hard for me. You should just fix me. And my first reaction was, she's no Bob the Builder, sir. She's no Bob the Builder. She didn't bring her toolkit on her. And I'm just saying, we're not out here to fix people. We're just trying to get the hookups. So happy. So happy to see you guys all. And let's get ready to get introduced to our contestants today. Hey, Hey, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm great. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Kayla. Our first contestant today is Kayla. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Kayla.
My name is Kayla. I'm 22. I'm from the Napa Valley. Not really the Bay Area, but it's the only reference point I have.
I saw that. I was like, Napa County.
I know no one ever knows where it is.
I've been to a good vineyard. You know what I'm saying? I've been out to Petaluma. That's not exactly the Bay.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I grew up a small town in Napa County. But yeah, a big Marvel fan. Yeah.
So who's your favorite Marvel character out of this cinematic universe, Kayla?
Right now, it's probably between Scarlet Witch and Ant-Man.
I can feel that. I love a good Scarlet Witch. Ant-Man, you can never go wrong with Paul Rudd.
He's awesome.
Any interesting facts? So, you're into conservation. You like planting trees?
Yeah, I worked in conservation for a bit. It was a lot of fun. Planted trees, removed invasive species of plants, Ammophila grass, pampas grass, a bunch of stuff you don't know what I'm talking about, but it's
into horticulture, so that's like right in my lane.
Okay, cool, yeah.
You host a Love Nerds game show, and hence I'm pretty much a nerd. I'm looking out for us out here in these streets, trying to get us some love hookups. So I appreciate your love for the deciduous.
Yeah, of course.
Also, what's your career? What do you do now?
I am a waitress at the moment.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. That's an awesome job. We appreciate the work and the service that you do. Kayla.
Thank you.
We'll be able to get you paired up with somebody. If not, maybe you can come back again.
Yeah.
Meet you tonight.
Nice to meet you too.
All right. And our next contestant is Olga. Olga, you coming all the way from Atlanta, Georgia?
I know. That's so far. I actually used to live in New York at one point. I used to live in Brooklyn back in the day for a little bit because I'm from up north. But yeah, I'm in Atlanta now, just having fun.
Hey, we love it down there. What are you into?
Ooh, as you asked that, I have Star Wars tattoos on my body. I've got some Buffy the Vampire Slayer collectibles staring from my the other side of my wall.
I'm hoping
So those
one
are
of those is Angel. That I'm just putting that out there, but that's my hope.
never an Angel fan. Couldn't really do it. Didn't do it for me. But solid Buffy, Tara, Willow, classic romance, the usual. But yeah, I've got a ton of different fandoms, things I'm into. From Magic the Gathering is probably like my game of choice. If you were gonna like ask me to pick a card game. And I've been trying to get back into it. Back into Dungeons and Dragons is a big one. I'm trying to find a group to play with because I haven't played since like 2nd edition. So
Love it. I love it. Sailor Moon. You're also a Sailor Moon fan.
Oh yeah, I'm a big Sailor Moon fan. That's like way back in the day. Anime is like very near and dear to my heart. And my best friend is also a Sailor Moon fan. So like we're still trying to cosplay together at MegaCon because she still lives in Florida and I live up here. But we're gonna make it happen. So
give us an interesting fact about yourself, Olga.
I can do a cartwheel on roller skates. That's like a new fun thing I've learned how to do. So
that
is yeah, I can do it without falling.
Good.
But
that's dope. Yeah, we should definitely take that. I want to see that in like unison over and over again. So what is your career now?
I'm an accounting coordinator with a big home construction firm. We're one of the biggest in the country, and I'm making my way up to staff accountant. So it's just no one enjoys hearing about accounting. So we can just move right on.
Nobody enjoys it, but you guys are a necessity, and I appreciate a good CPA in my life. So I'm rooting for you. You got any pets?
I do. I have 2 dogs. And they're both in other parts of my apartment right now because they're loud and cuddly and would take over this whole screen.
Oh, we love that. We love things that take over. And so what's your ideal of a first date?
Ooh, I'm big on like just picnics and like walks. Like when you see those little people, they're like, we've been taking a walk every morning for like the past 50 years. Like I really like just being able to like go out with somebody and not need like drinks or distractions. I think that's like a really good sign, and you can usually figure out like if you do that on a first date and y'all like get a beer and like go for a walk or something and you're still not feeling it, then you're like, well, this probably isn't going to go anywhere if I can't even just talk to you. So
I love the good introspection on the first date to analyze whether or not this is going to be a good match. I think that's decisive. It's smart. Definitely something a nerd would do. I appreciate you.
Overthinking
nice to meet you this evening, Olga. And our last contestant for the evening is Jordan. Jordan
Hi.
Is here. Hi, Jordan. How are you this evening?
I am doing fantastic. How are you doing?
I'm great, all the way from Seattle, Washington, one of my favorite places.
Yes, wonderful place.
It is. It's beautiful. You guys got the best Dungeness crab in the world. It's delicious. What are you into?
Oh my gosh. I want to say my biggest hobby right now is definitely video games. That takes up so much of my time. For good reason, though. I'm really good at it.
Hey, toot your own horn, sis.
Oh, yes, yes. I would say that possibly one of the best out here.
I like that. We're going to make sure we follow your handle. So besides video games, are you into anything else? Do you like any certain types of movies?
I am a complete Marvel freak. Nonstop, anything that has to do with Marvel or DC, I'm on top of it. To the point where if we were to sit down and talk about Stark, I could have a full-blown argument on why he should still be alive instead of Agent Coulson. But, you know.
Yeah, that was a person I was willing. I mean, like, I like Coulson, but I don't like him as much as I like Tony Stark.
Right.
That's another conversation. Like, we could go down a whole wormhole.
Exactly.
No. Tell us an interesting fact about you. Besides that you're a huge video game nerd.
I am extremely, extremely artistic. I actually did my own hair here.
First of all, that's a wow. That's a skill. It's beautiful. Love the hair. Okay. That's a skill that not a lot of people, can do. So
yeah.
The stream of income. So what's your career at the moment?
It actually is me doing hair right now. I actually dye hair extensions for people, wigs, stuff like that. I don't really like to be hands-on people's heads because you don't really know what the hair is going to be like. Greasy, gross. I just don't like dealing with actual people's bodies.
Oh.
Like if I could give you something to put on you, perfect.
I love it. Beautiful. We all need, I believe in a loving wig. Like, wigs are the best.
Yes.
Everybody should have them. You get to be as many characters as you want with a good wig.
Of course.
Do you have any pets?
I have 4. I have 3 cats and a dog.
Wow.
Yes.
So what are your cats' names?
I have Nebula, which I named after Guardians of the Galaxy. And then I have Sarabi, which was after Lion King. And then I have Snowball, which he was just a really fluffy cat. You can't name him anything other than Snowball when he's big, white, and fluffy. So.
And your dog, what's his name?
Her name is Luna.
So we have Luna, Nebula, Sarabi, and Snowball. That sounds like a lovely house. I'm excited. Such a pleasure to meet all of you guys this evening, all of my awesome contestants. I'm excited for you. Hopefully, we're going to be able to pair you up to meet our bachelorette for the evening. When you're going to go home with her, hopefully.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Waiting. It seems like an eternity before a pimple will go away. What you need is a medicine that's powerful, that's fast, that starts working now. Maximum Strength Clearasil. Its strength comes from benzoyl peroxide. Its speed from a micronized formula that goes down deep to clear your skin fast. Get Maximum Strength Clearasil and minimize the wait.
Good evening. Welcome our bachelorette for the evening. Anna, how are you? Did you see the Clearasil commercial? Do you remember it? No,
wow.
you look interesting.
Years ago, but yes. I was proactive. I see proactive more than Clearasil.
Yeah, I only needed some sea breeze. That was it for me. Just a little sea breeze, just a little dab, little dip, lap do.
It works. It looks good.
Hey.
It looks good.
Thank you. Such a pleasure to meet you. So you're hailing from Manhattan. I'm in your city tonight. I must say, New York is noisy, but I love it. Good
Indeed.
food, and all of a sudden y'all got all of these little mini shacks up in the streets to service people. Questionable, but I'm not going to discuss it.
Yeah.
So tell us about yourself. What are you into?
In terms of profession or
No, in terms of
me in general?
Movies or entertainment. What do you like to do in your free time? What's one of your hobbies?
So I recently I just got into Pilates and yoga. I heard how it's just mind stimulating, it's relaxing, etc. And I was one of those people that was like, yeah, no. And then I tried it and it's like, oh, yeah. So it's that I'm that now. I'm that girl. I'm very simple. Barnes and Nobles, type simple. I'm totally fine with that one-on-one conversation. Truthfully, I really don't do well on social media. I like the face-to-face interaction. I like bumping into you in the street and starting that conversation from there. I'm that person versus a DM, and I can't stand it, but it is what it is.
She's an analog world and a girl in the digital world is what she's saying. I get it. I understand. I respect it. True nerd fashion. Tell us an interesting fact about yourself.
Interesting fact. I am not a native New Yorker.
Is there anything on YouTube that you like to watch a lot that maybe
It's a little weird. So I don't know if you're familiar with ASMR.
Yes, I am. I do ASMR videos. They're kind of cool.
Playing lightning and well, not lightning, but thunder sounds and everything in the background. Even listening to someone chew celery or something crunchy, it's so soothing and it's so relaxing. Yeah, it's yes. So that's an interesting fact. You're probably the first person that I've actually mentioned that to ever. So
Well, thank you. It was a privilege and an honor to know that I share something in terms. I too like the ASMR videos on YouTube. I find them to be very stimulating. They help me fall asleep sometimes. So I think Cardi B did a really good ASMR video, and it's like her like playing with her nails on stuff. It was like actually I was into it. It was kind of cool. Tell us, what is your career at the moment?
So I am in hospitality. I am the director of sales at a hotel in Brooklyn. And just a lot of weddings. A lot of people are getting married. You know, with the pandemic that took place, last year, a lot of venues and everything, they were closed down. So everyone's, they're doing it now, and so it's a little bit different. It's a little out of the norm for what it used to be, prior to the pandemic. But I enjoy it, so I love it.
Awesome. It's always great to have passion and love for what you do. So, what is your ideal first date?
Ideal first. Well, I actually gave it away with Barnes and Noble. I'm that person. I'm totally fine with meeting Barnes and Noble or actually going to Regal or AMC and just movies, popcorn, just the intimacy, conversation, coffee shop, bookstore, just you and I. Like I'm that person. It doesn't have to be a bar and a club and it's too loud and noisy and everybody's in your business. I just want to know your business. I just want to know you. I'm that person. So one-on-one.
What? I'm excited to hear you say that. I think I got like a good group of possible contestants that might be on your same vibe. So let's get you guys together and let's get to going on the Love Nerd Game Show. Such a great night, you guys. I'm excited. I will be officiating this situation. First, we're going to let Anna ask a couple of questions to you, just so she can see, how the evening might go. Anna.
Okay. Hi guys, how are you? How's your evening? Or I'm not where the time difference where you guys are, but how are you?
Doing pretty good.
I'm good. I'm on the East
Oh,
Coast time. Oh, sorry.
Eastern time.
Doing good too.
Did I
On
hear
Pacific time.
Did I hear that someone was from New York?
I used to live in New York. Yeah, I used to live in Brooklyn at one point. I lived in Queens and then Brooklyn, Jackson Heights, and then Bushwick. But Bushwick before it was the new Williamsburg, so back when it was livable and like cool Argentinian bakeries and good food and good people.
Oh, nice. All right, so yeah. you know how New York is, and I know it is. Okay, you got out.
I'm actually going to New York in November to see Six on Broadway with my best friend. So I'll be up in the area.
Hope you enjoy it.
Oh yeah, I'll be there in November.
So I have a question for you, since I'll just start with you. Very random, so I'm gonna just go ahead and ask. So, okay, a kiss from poison ivy, okay, it tends to cause death for the recipient. Now, if you kissed me right now, what side effects would I experience?
I want to say infatuation. I'm not going to give you a negative side effect, since obviously my goals here are not negative. But I want to say infatuation, a little warm flutter in your heart, maybe.
Is that your truth?
I think so. I'm generally a pretty bubbly person. So I think of that song Bubbly by Colby Kaye, and I'm like, that's what I want people to feel when they kiss me. But, I mean, I've never been on the receiving end, so I can't give you factual feedback on that.
I think we might have lost our. I think we lost our bachelorette. Yeah, I think we lost the bachelorette. We might have to. Hey, Jordan, can you go ahead and answer the question as well?
Yeah. So the feeling from a kiss from me, right?
Yes.
I would want to say something along the lines of warm butterflies in your chest. Like not just butterflies, but the warm ones that kind of sink through your whole body. One thing I will bring up is that feeling at the end of yoga. When you lay down and you're feeling everything melt through your body, down to your waist, to your knees, to your toes, stuff like that, going all the way down. That's the kind of feeling I'd want to give you.
Wow.
Good answer.
That's a great answer. Okay.
I'm sold. Kayla.
I don't know how to follow that up. I would say a kiss for me is nice, reliable. I'm very kind and I care, and I always want to make sure that you're okay. So I'm gonna make sure it's nice for you, and yeah, it's gonna be good. It'll be good.
Okay. So you're the one that's into pleasing the significant other, making sure they're okay. You're that girl.
I definitely am, but I'm also a baby.
All right. Okay. Next question. So, Superman has a kryptonite, right? Batman can't stop picking up little boys. Maybe that's his thing. Okay, and Green Lantern, he can't fuck with yellow. So, you guys, what's your weakness? And Olga, I'll start with you.
Absolutely. It's my younger siblings. I have 5 younger siblings and like helped raise them all. And I'm just like very protective of them. Like, even though, 2 of them are like grown and like close to my age, I still like call them all my baby siblings. And I'm just like, the only nightmares I've ever had in my life, the only thing that's ever given me nightmares is like something happening to my siblings. So I'm like, that's like my very like private weak spot. And yeah, I care about them a lot.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Jordan?
I would have to honestly be 100% honest. Food. If I see a brand new restaurant that comes out, I can't help myself. I just can't. I always see something nice or something unique, and I'm always open to try it out. Like, if it's something I haven't had, I'm gonna try it. Like, there can't be something out there that I haven't tried. Gotta explore everything, try everything.
You will try a pickled mayonnaise.
What was that? Oh no. We lost her again?
Looks like.
She said something with pickles, I think, and
Yeah, I heard her.
I heard mayonnaise.
I heard pickled and mayonnaise. Pickled
pickles
mayonnaise.
and mayonnaise. Isn't that like tartar sauce? Add a little lemon juice. And when
Is
Is
that
that how tartar
Yeah,
sauce is
it
made?
is kind of tartar sauce, isn't it? Yeah, it's pickled mayonnaise.
Yeah. I make my own tartar sauce at home. That's why I know it's just easier to make tartar sauce at home. You just chop up some pickles, add a little lemon juice, mayo.
Mayo.
I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Oh, good. All right, Kayla?
My weakness is definitely like looking at cars I can't afford. I'm a big fan of older cars and just loving and going and looking at them and looking under the hood and everything. And it's just saving and saving, but that's definitely my weakness.
Okay. What's your favorite car?
Ooh, Chevelle
Sure,
67.
model. What's your favorite?
Chevelle 67.
Yeah,
That's
canary.
car.
There's my uncle had a canary yellow Chevelle 67 over the summer, and I got to see him like rebuild it from start to finish, and it was beautiful by the end of it.
That's a nice car. That's a nice car.
Fast car. All right, so you like fast cars. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of cool. Do you have a strong feelings for anyone? Does anyone have strong feelings for Aquaman?
Like Jason Momoa Aquaman or classic DC Aquaman? Like, are we differentiating between comics and movies?
We can, but I'm gonna say comics.
Okay, Aquaman's fun. He's fun. He's interesting.
Why?
I mean, like, his power is the power that I feel like it's like so weird because he is like a male DC comic book character, right? Like marketed to guys. But like I was obsessed with him after Wonder Woman when I was a kid because Wonder Woman's cool. But I was like, Aquaman can talk to dolphins. And it's like totally missed marketing opportunity for little girls. But I was like all over that because I was that little kid that's like, I can talk to the squirrels, Mom. And like I would go to the ocean and make dolphin sounds with my mouth, which nobody needs to hear recreated ever again. So it's like,
I feel like everybody needs to hear that recreated, but that's just me. But
listen, no, I want to high five her.
look, I'm always down with a good dolphin call, but go ahead.
That's interesting. Jordan Taylor, whoever.
I want to say that I honestly really like how he starts out. His story doesn't really start out like all the other stories of like, Batman, where he, loses his parents to a tragic loss. His mom left him and dropped him off with someone that he didn't even know. So I just thought that kind of upbringing and trauma really relates to a lot of people nowadays, feeling abandoned by their parents rather than, I feel like there's more people out there that their parents have left them by their own choice than, something that's tragic. And so I feel like it's more something to relate to with more people. It's a beautiful story, I think. She does come back.
Kayla?
I never really got into DC, but I remember being a kid and jumping in the pool and pretending to be Aquaman and holding my breath, and the same thing, talking to animals and being like, I'm not Aquaman, I'm like Squirrel Girl, I'm Cat Girl or something. So on that level, I think Aquaman's pretty cool.
I agree. Let me ask this, because kind of backtracking to this, with the whole Batman and everything. If you guys were a billionaire, would you take after Lex Luthor or Bruce Wayne?
Oh, this is an important question.
Yeah, Bruce Wayne in a heartbeat. I mean, like, who doesn't want the Batcave full of cool toys and your friendly neighborhood butler and oh my god, yeah. It's not even like a romantic love interest like Catwoman. Like, are you kidding me? Who does not want to be Batman in this scenario? Or Bruce Wayne, rather. Yeah, absolutely. Like, hands down. Immediate answer. Final answer.
Batman for you? Okay. Jordan?
I got something different here. I say Lex Luthor, only because you can take him down from the inside, right? Then you can go swap over and help Batman out.
Jordan.
Bruce Wayne.
All right.
Working around it. I got this.
Loopholes.
Okay, who you taking? Lex Luthor or Bruce Wayne?
It cut out for a second. What happened?
Okay, who are you taking? Lex Luthor or Bruce Wayne?
Who would I take out? Or
Sure, but if you were a billionaire, who would you take after? Lex Luthor or Bruce Wayne?
Oh, definitely Lex Luthor, without a doubt. I mean, Bruce Wayne is cool, but Lex Luthor is like, he's like a villain type of cool, very just suave, and I don't know. I always like the villains better for some reason.
Oh, you like villains. Okay, so you're team Jordan here on this. All right.
Definitely.
All right. All right. Are you guys into music? You like music? Bands?
Oh yeah.
Kind of, okay. What about the Spice Girls?
Oh,
Yeah.
throwback.
Is that even a question?
I have a question then. The Spice Girls, they're going back on tour this year. All right. But Victoria Beckham, she won't be joining. Now, if you were to join them or to take her place, what Spice name would you have and why? I'm gonna give you a couple of seconds to think about it, and then we'll start with you, Olga.
I think I'd be Mellow Spice. Like I like that doesn't sound as catchy as any of the others. It doesn't have a Y at the end, which is what I was searching for in my head. A word that meant the same thing. But yeah, I'm like pretty laid back. I'm very like go with the flow. I'll be like that Spice Girl sitting on top of like an amp the whole time, like just kind of hanging out with like her mic right there. I mean, I love to like dance and have fun and be all excited like them, but I feel like the rest of the time, like if they did like another Spice Girls tour movie or something, I'd be that like Spice Girl sitting on the bus the whole time that misses the whole plot of the movie because she's like sleeping and eating Cheetos or something. That would be, yeah.
You need to change your name.
I love it. She said Mellow Spice.
Mellow Spice. It works.
All right. Okay. Dora?
I would probably definitely do Rainbow Spice. Obviously for hair. But another reason, because I have a very colorful personality in a good way, but I would say I'm missing the shade of anger. I don't ever get angry for some reason.
Oh,
But
interesting.
I'm usually always happy. I'm very energetic. Like those would be all my little colors in my rainbow.
I want to stay out of your way then if you ever get upset. Kayla?
Probably Sunny Spice. People have just always described me as like having a yellow kind of aura and radiating happiness, and like I love smiling, and yeah, probably that.
Yeah, I can see that. You have a nice smile.
Thank you.
Of course.
All right, so we're gonna take a break and let Anna deliberate the answers that she got from those contestants. We'll be right back. All right, sweet dreams are made of these. Okay. These great moments that we've had. It was a pleasure listening to all these questions tonight. Hopefully, you've been able to deliberate, Anna, and listen to those great answers that were given and get yourself a match for the night. Tell us, what have you decided?
All three. Goodness, if there was a way that have all three. I mean, there is a such thing as polyamorous relationships.
Yeah,
but,
I was about to say you might be able to work it out. I don't know. You gotta have the conversation first.
True.
But right now, we're only gonna let you choose one of them, though.
That's the difficult part. Okay. the questions I asked, all of the answers, they were spot on. But you know, Olga, she's kind of taking it, you know, with the whole Bruce Wayne and everything. So looks like I'm Team Olga.
Okay, Team Olga. Yeah, you know, I mean, I get it. Villains are cool, but you know, everybody needs a billionaire in their life. You know, that can like just not save the planet, but also make tons of expensive weaponry. You know, to run around and be a vigilante. I dig it.
Wow. Oh yeah, glasses.
Oh yeah, I didn't wear my contacts today. So the whole time through the mask, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna look like I have tiny eyes because I'm like squinting at the screen. But
Glasses
yeah.
works with or without.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Well, Anna and Olga, I'm so happy I got you two love nerds together.
I appreciate it,
Thank you,
Tiffany.